Good morning. So today I've got a MOT booked for the R6. So hopefully it's going to be an interesting vlog for you guys to watch. I'll see you in a bit. Sometimes it can be quite nerve-wracking to get through an MOT because you know you can end up with a bleeding wallet. However, I've got a few tips for you to ensure that you pass your MOT first time. And the first thing is make sure you wash your bike. I washed the R6 and I also washed the R1 because I like having my bikes clean. Second thing is make sure your chain is clean and lubrified. No one likes a dirty chain, and it actually shows the MOT tester that you're on top of your maintenance with the bike, so they don't get more suspicious. Number 3 is to ensure you have good tires front and rear, and also that your brakes work. That includes discs and pads. Make sure all your lights work and your plate is securely fitted and the correct size. Also make sure your fork seals are not leaking, because if they're leaking too bad, you will fail. If it's not too bad, then you'll probably get an advisory. As I arrived to the MOT station, the tester went through all the points thoroughly, and honestly I was bricking it. Will he fail me for the fork seals? I don't know. I already know that they needed changing, but are they bad enough for a fail? Or what if it's my 2014 tires? Will he fail me for that? Turned out I was just a bit paranoid. The bike did get an advisory for the fork seals, but otherwise passed with flying colours. So generally the easiest way to install these tank protectors is by using a heat gun. So you just heat this up a bit, but not too much. I actually reinstalled it. Wasn't able to sleep at night. This looks good, man. I've got to take these off because they didn't stick properly. Guess what? Some Chinese dodgy shit. Anyways, today I am taking off the wheels of the R1, off the R6, and getting these bad boys fitted. So hopefully they can fit me in today, and then we'll probably do the fork seals maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, today is Saturday, so Monday's a Monday's a bank holiday. So I really want to get this sorted so I can ride the bike. Off we go then, and the first thing to do when taking off the wheel is to loosen the pinch bolts. And actually this is where my biggest issue with this bike was starting, and I had no freaking clue about what's about to come. The pinch bolts hold the axle tight in its place. Anyways, after the pinch bolts are loose on both sides, you undo the 2 bolts on the brake calipers, again on both sides, and that allows you to take off the calipers off the discs. Make sure you don't scratch the fairing while you do it, because it can be quite expensive to repair them. Also, don't forget to undo the brake line bracket from the fork leg, because otherwise it won't allow you to take off the calipers completely. I hope you noticed that I had to use a hammer to take out the front wheel axle. Later I will find out that this is not really normal, and to be honest, I never had an issue with removing a front axle off a motorbike, so I didn't really pay too much attention to this, but later in the video you'll see that this is actually a major problem. So I've took off the caliper on the other side, and this caliper bolt is very greasy and oily, and what I think happened is, because my fork seal is leaking, it's probably just oil on the fork. Now I'll have to check the pads and make sure they're not contaminated with oil, otherwise I'll have to change them as well. So I could call myself lucky because I just checked and there's no oil on the pads, but maybe you can see there is on this part of the caliper where the bolts are. So now on the rear we are going to use a 32mm socket. I was bricking it because I thought I don't have one. Luckily I do, because I think it's the same size as the R1. So let's just break this loose. We got it. We've got it. The washer as well. No, god damn it. I need to fit a different stand because this will not allow me to take out the axle. Don't do this at home, kids. And now it should come out. Just put something under the tire as well. So it just doesn't fall down. Take off the chain. Just gonna go and get them fitted. So I've just got them brand new tires fitted, and I've bought some went to Halford as well and bought some brake fluid. So I think today I'm gonna finish the R6. See you in a bit. I've got the wheels back from the garage, and I've got the new tires on, so looking pretty good. And I'm just gonna fit the rear wheel, and not gonna fit the front because obviously I want to do the fork seals as well since the front is off. So let's get going. Taking out wheels off a motorbike can be a bit daunting sometimes if you haven't done it before, but if you have a bit of patience and you watch a few YouTube tutorials, you should be fine. Anyways, I only fitted the rear because I was about to do the fork seals next day, so there was not much point in fitting back the front wheel. First thing you want to do with the rear wheel is to make sure it's properly aligned and get the chain onto the rear sprocket and get the axle in, just to keep the wheel properly aligned, and obviously make sure there's enough space for the axle to go in due to the wheel stand, and at the end make sure you add back the rear brake caliper. Actually I forgot to do it, so I had to take out the wheel and put the caliper bracket in beforehand. Once the wheel is on, make sure you torque everything up to spec. Use the owner's manual and make sure the wheel is secure and that nut is properly fitted on the axle, as it's a very important matter. If you like my video, make sure you subscribe and follow me for more, because next episode is going to be very entertaining for you.